Hi friends, it's Ayumi and I'm here to talk about another fabric haul, but a little bit of a different one because this is a thrift haul for upcycling. So big words here, but let's get into it. So for those who don't know, my name is Ayumi and I am, well, a textile hobbyist, you could say. I knit, I sew, I crochet, I can weave, though I don't have a loom at the moment, and etc. And I love slow fashion, I love mending and all these things. I don't have a lot of content about it, but that's why we're here. I'm working on it. Um, so one thing that I have struggled with becoming a sewist in particular in Japan is the cost of fabric and the fact that I know technically that lining fabric is really important and plain fabric is also very important, especially as I get into patchwork in particular. But it's very hard to feel justified in spending a lot of money on a simple fabric when fabric in general is very expensive here. Luckily, that's all about to change, or at least has begun to change, thanks to the power of thrifting and the power of Second Street, which is a thrift store that opened up near me, I want to say about a year ago. I've only been twice. This is my second time here. Last time I did get like the most amazing find that was actually a figure. Today, this week, I guess, when I went, it was about the clothes. I kind of just was wandering just because I needed to kill time. But there was like this sales rack, of course. So I wandered over there and I don't remember which one I saw first, but I saw a shirt in the men's section that was labeled 500 yen at 80% off, which meant it was 100 yen for the shirt. So naturally, I immediately went a little haywire and went through all the shirts to find something that might work for me because I immediately thought I could upcycle some shirts into some linings and also use them for patchwork and all kinds of other things because, again, plain fabric is important. So let's get into it. I got 6 shirts in total. So here's shirt number 1. This one is a very interesting fabric. Now, it does have some layers to obviously all the normal areas of a dress shirt, but as you can see on the inside, we have this lovely 3-layer striped pink over white. But on the other side, we have a gray stripe. This is all one fabric. So this is like the pink side and the gray side, but it is one layer. So that tells me that this fabric is extremely versatile. I can use, the pink side I'm probably going to use more of. You could even be creative with just this shirt and making something. I'm really hype about that particular venture. This could be something I just turn into like a bag or whatever on its own, but I could also use it very effectively in patchwork and so on. Yeah, just really excited about that. So that's shirt number 1. Shirt number 2, again, a simple fabric. That's the whole point of all of these. This nice, lovely blue. It's a little bit deeper than a robin's egg, I would say. It's a little bit darker, but yeah, a nice, bold, strong color. And I'm really excited about, again, its possible uses. It could be something on its own, but I do have a lot of blue fabric, so it would be great as a lining fabric for a blue project, I think. So there's that. Yay! Shirt number 3 is a simple pattern again. So this one, as you can see, is like this kind of micro dot situation. The fabric is a little bit see-through, but not by much. But it doesn't really matter, especially if you're going to use it for lining or patchwork, because there's going to be a lot of layers anyway. But yes, I think again, could go great with a lot of stuff, whether it's going to be other dotted fabric or be just lining, etc. I think that this will go great with a lot of things, especially because it is simply black and white. The next shirt is another plain, but it is actually a denim, so it's got a bit more of a jacket feel, I would say, a thicker fabric, and still very soft, which I appreciate. And the other thing I really like about this particular one is it has snaps, which I've never actually used, but open to utilizing them. Might even just take the strip off and use it for something. And I also really like the buttons on the snaps. I think they're really interesting and neat. I think one of the reasons why this hadn't been bought yet is that this particular pocket has this kind of like stain on it that doesn't look intentional. So I don't know where this came from. It could have been a bleach or something. Um, but this is really easy to either fix with dyeing it or just, like ignore it, or just even do something like embroidering here, to cover it up. There's so many options, so I'm not worried about it at all. So shirt number 5, of course, there's a pink. I am a pink fiend. Pink is definitely the number one color in my heart. I would say most days I wear pink, at least a little bit. So it's like just this color I need all the time. So a nice simple pink would be lovely. But actually, if you look carefully, there is some striping on here. It's actually really hard to see, but you can catch it in the light because it kind of sticks out a little bit. So it's a white stripe over a very soft baby pink. Again, this is another kind of see-through fabric, but that's fine because, again, will be used for lining most likely, or patchwork or the like. There seems to possibly be interfacing in the collar. The collar is super stiff, but we can make do with that. It's fine. So that's number 5. Now, when I saw this last shirt, it's not going to be that serious, but I was definitely very excited, and I immediately saw the potential, the importance, the vision of utilizing this particular shirt. As you can see, it starts with a light blue. However, it goes into and is, I guess, dip dyed into this deeper blue. This is not as dark as the other shirt that's a solid blue, but it's close. In fact, you could put them together in something. But yeah, this is another like super, super, not sheer or whatever, but it's really soft and like just very thin. It feels like a summery fabric. I believe everything I got was cotton if it was labeled. But also, this one has a little added bonus because the inside has this lovely floral. It's very Liberty coated. I don't think it's Liberty, but it looks very Liberty. So, yeah, I can't imagine why this got dropped all the way down to 100 yen, because this is a shirt that someone should be wearing. But since it's not, and I can't wear it because of my own size, I am happy to take it off their hands. But yes, so again, that was 6 fabrics, well, 6 shirts for 660 yen total, because that is the 100 yen plus tax each. Really, really excited. I am most likely going to use these all in lining fabrics primarily, and then when there's only scraps left, put it in patchwork. But I definitely would love to hear what you think I should do with them. What kind of projects would you use for an upcycle with these shirts? And yeah, I just like, I'm so hype about this new venture, finally finding a place where I can get something for cheap, because even secondhand stores are not necessarily the cheapest places in Japan, and it can be a struggle to thrift. So yay. And definitely, if you are in Japan and have a second street near you, you should definitely go take a look and see what you can find if you're also into yeah, crafting like me. And I guess I try my best to do videos of crafting. I'm getting there. I'm a little bit of a baby in some ways, and I also hand sew most of the time just because I'm too lazy to get the machine out and it feels more comfortable for me. So we'll see about getting any more content of me making stuff actually. But yeah, I guess if you want to see more of that, or you're interested, definitely feel free to chat with me in the comments, or follow for more. And yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.